Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 12 of the Spanish Empire campaign. Now, as we last left off, we took out Chile and Britain, and the last real enemy left here will be France. So let's immediately lay siege to that. No, if I can get off the bloody... Okay. Don't what happened there. I was a bit worried then for a second, thought the game like crashed, but that's alright. Let's see if we can starve them out. It's just the governor and faction there. From what it looks like, France has done nothing this entire campaign. I think they have an army somewhere, which I'm sort of concerned about, but I'm not massively concerned about. Obviously, there's British teachers still around, which isn't too bad because I hated that their fleets are still around because then they can really pose a real threat to me. Okay, no, it's never gonna happen, is it? Oh well. In terms of anything else, obviously we took that settlement. We're moving up a fleet, and this, look at the size of this. What is this native fleet that has just turned up from the middle of nowhere? I can only imagine it's probably like the remnants of like the probably Chilean fleet or some other fleet somewhere. But we're gonna move you guys up. We got another general as well. Where did I put him? I think I left him in Lima. Did I send him up? Yeah, I did. This guy, he's not bad. A lot of my old generals are sort of getting old. My governor is Josie the Merciless, which I kind of like. He's turned into a pretty badass awesomeness. So he's going to go take that unless my Uruguay allies want to take it. I don't really particularly mind. There's some settlements up here I want, which is this one, there's another one, and there's this one. Which will end the whole campaign that front. Obviously this fleet will be going up to retake this place, which has obviously got an army sitting here waiting for reinforcements. So we've got San Jose, and then we got Panama City, and all the last of the settlements left. We may even have to retake bloody this again because this has been silly as always. Caracas has also been quite stupid, which is annoying. But it is what it is. I can't do anything about the damn thing. It's just gonna have to be a bitch for a while. We can always send. If I can't even do anything. If I move out an army, they get terrible like bonuses and shit, which is horrible. It would seem that Argentina is on the verge of death. Really, there's not much they can do. They hold this, I think. Yeah, probably the last settlement they hold, I believe, because La Liga Federal did declare war on them again. So I imagine that's probably them dead. Oh god, there's more bloody public order problems down here. You can't escape, can you? You really bloody well can't. Jesus Christ. As you see it fixes itself, I take units out. I don't know. Whatever. If I take that out, fucking hell. God. Public order is fucking horrible, I can tell you that. It's really bad. You can't even leave a settlement without it. Oh god. It's terrible. It's really terrible. Which is meant to obviously make the game a lot harder, which you have to understand. Now, if I took you out and put something else inside, like to be honest, looking at this army, I don't know if I can even take anything. No, you do bad things with the public order, so it's certainly not you, and you're probably the best option.
Your orders, number one. Orders, Your Majesty. Your orders,
you go down there. You can garrison that.
Of course, my lord.
And yeah.
Yes.
That's a nice big fleet. And that army will have to be reinforced. There's no way we're taking out the other settlements up here on our own without reinforcements. I mean, we have to take a bunch more, it seems. Which is why I don't want to keep the campaign going too long. When we get to turn 60, you obviously end it, because that's how long your boy wants me to play to. And the reason being is that it's apparently the average of what most players seem to play at. Which is interesting. I'll have to look and see if I can get an alliance with Portugal, but I'm honestly not that interested, because... Yeah. Who died? Well, did that guy die, really? Please tell me. Oh, God, he died, didn't he? I think he died. I'm not too sure. I need to get down there and save that. I don't know if I can even get there. Can I put you in there and that will help it? No, it won't even fucking help it. Jesus Christ. That's ridiculous. Fucking hell. Oh, my God. Public order. My God. It's really bad. I think it's something. I mean, I get why it's difficult, but I think it's something we need to really turn down a bit because it's just really fucking ridiculous. Because even for me, it's really annoying. I'm sure we'll change some, make some patches to it, but it is really fucking bad. And obviously, Spain is not meant to be an easy faction, but there should be something that just makes the public order a little bit better. Because otherwise, it's just gonna get worse and worse to the point where you literally can't do anything. All you can do is just give out summons to everyone. It's like I'm playing bloody Empire Total War. I think what will probably help is if I just sat there. Fuck off. You're allied with Britain and you will pay the price. Thank God I didn't rebel. Oh, thank God. Right. You guys need to leave. Let's see, let's take you back to San Felipe. That's fine, perfect, okay. Get in, you get in there, and just the whole... fucking hell. It's terrible. Maybe killing some rebels will probably help, but... Jesus. That's just terrible at this rate. This is what I can do. No, it's so bad. So we're going to send you up here. No, I can sort of the public order up there. You're going. This guy's going to keep going up north. Probably. I may even. I'm obviously gonna have to starve these places out, and hopefully luckily the troops they have in there is pretty bad. Oh, I forgot about him. Do I attack? There's so many people like around it. Maybe. No. No, because oh, for God's sake. Okay, that's better. Because it doesn't automatically deal on high taxes. Let's besiege that. Obviously, we'll be besieging a lot of stuff. By besiege, I mean sieging it out. Less fights, but I would like it if France actually came out. But I'd really, with this campaign, I really need to conserve my troops because look how much debt I'm in. I'm never getting out of debt in this campaign at all. It's just never gonna happen, and it's so bad. If I took you out, would that make any fucking difference? No. Oh God. Let's send a teacher up. I forgot I had him down here in the whole bloody campaign. Let's put him in there. Hopefully he reduces some things and sorts some stuff out. Yeah. It's hell, really. This is what my turns consist of. Just me ending the turn. You know, just chilling. Not doing much. Car on 52. I'm trying to get a turn 60. I'm not going to end it straight away on turn 60. But I will end it shortly. I might actually just just for the sake of the campaign, just auto win some of these battles, just so I can unify my continent. So I'm just never gonna be able to do it, and it's gonna be that. So you're gonna end this series. It's gonna be like bits of green sticking out. It's gonna be horrible. It's the same down here as well. And France is still under siege. This is still painful. Okay, thank God. Thank God for that. Bloody, it's not on lower taxes straight away. Which it was. We got up there and try and sort it out. They don't seem to be rebelling. I think it's if they go under 70 they start rebelling, I believe. Cartagena is another bloody place as well. It's, you know, it's a mess. To be honest, this series is probably just been putting people off playing this campaign. Which is not my intention, but we have made this faction hard for a reason. It's not really, you know, like a nice chill faction. It's for hardcore players. And also, I have enjoyed it, but I would like for my next campaign to be a bit of a chill campaign, which is really why I'm going back to Third Age, because that's some of us. To be honest, Third Age is quite difficult because Mordor gets like unlimited armies and it's quite powerful. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, the Great Reform. The British electoral system has long been viewed as unfair and very biased on who wins. However, a bill has been passed officially reforming the system to be a more balanced process. This means that instead of a handful of electors, a collection of constituencies decide. I'd suck at that word for some reason. I'm not really sure why I'd struggle to say that. To be honest, it's just going to be a case of me ending the turn. Public order issues. Not exciting. It's really not fun, is it? Probably going to skip ahead now. As pretty much it's just going to be moving this ship up. Getting more. Probably going to put this guy in here for now. Hopefully that'll just help things out, really. You can go up there and help that out. Yeah, we're definitely skip ahead. I think we've gotten to the point in the campaign. We're close to turn 60. So I think we will get to the part of the campaign where we will either yeah, we're gonna skip ahead to 20 battles and then just go from there. I may, once we've taken out France, once we get to like close to turn 60, we'll definitely just auto win the battles. I know it's cheating, but I just want to reunify my country now. Because I'm just not gonna have not enough troops to do it. It's the main problem. I mean, I probably could, but the only problem, the longer I wait, is because of my relations, I believe it's still bad. Yeah, despicable. Which mean most of my allies or Portugal or other people will attack me, and then that would mean I'll be thrust into another giant war. And yeah, I don't want that to happen. I want to end this. I want to end the series now while it's been fun and short. I don't want to end it and make it extend on to like episode 30 or something when we just attacking Portugal. It's really not fun. And yeah. So I think what we will do is skip ahead. I'm probably gonna win a lot of these battles, and then we just go up and up, and you know, I won't against France, so, and we'll just see. I mean, we'll skip ahead for now. All right, the moment of truth. See if France actually attacks me. We're gonna lose this shit probably. Nah, that's alright. Oh, here we go. This is it. Probably the final battle that I'm gonna record for the campaign. Yes, I will actually now go off camera and just fight rebels off camera. It's not entirely exciting for me to do on camera, so we'll simply just do that. And I do apologize if you actually wanted to see the battles with the rebels, but it's just really pointless. I'm honestly much rather do something else, to be honest, rather than just sit there and I've got to run the trees. Get me out of the trees, please. Actually, because they're going to be attacking me from behind, we need to sort of divide up our army a bit. And we love the battle music. This is one thing that I've really enjoyed in this campaign is just the battle music. It's been really fun to listen to, and oh shit, and it's just been a lot of fun.
The enemy are bringing in
reinforcements. Oh, they have got quite a few European. That's the only issue with this, isn't it? My fire when ready. Actually, no. They're just gonna fire at me. Obviously, I can't really just get out of there. Why do they always go through the lines? Just, it's a really terrible idea. Get out of the bloody lines, you dumbasses. And so the charges begin.
Wise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle.
They seem to charge in, and then they then lose a load of troops. It's really pointless.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Please tell me you're actually attacking them and not being stupid. Usually, the game's being stupid. Right, stop them from charging into my troops. Alright, okay, that worked. Alright, stop firing, gentlemen. I just don't want you to get yourselves killed. What's going on here? Alright, here we go. They've got a cannon, haven't they? I don't know why my cavalry's so stupid. Just attack. What are you doing? I haven't set another cavalry charge in them. From where? Oh, bollocks, already here. No. Just my cavalry are just stupid. Attack! Thank you. Good God.
Praise the Almighty. Our enemy has lost his stomach to fight. We must push our advantage.
Just sit there, please. Alright, we need to break their cavalry charges before they get in here. Otherwise, I'm going to be severely screwed. Oh my god, look how many fucking light lances they have! They've sent the entire cavalry horde against me. Jesus Christ. I think I killed most of their forces here. Let's... They're more expendable. Oh, that's sad. No, whatever. Oh fuck, there's more than one.
It
Bollocks.
is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Ah, shit. There's cans at the back there we really need to deal with.
The enemy general has no honor. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men. The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted,
There's a bloody
victory
cannons.
will be ours.
Oh fuck, just select that
Only
on.
half
I
the
can't
enemy force
fucking know.
remains.
Where are you? I need to... What's going on with the trees? The trees having a damn stroke or something? What's going on? I can't see shit. I hate it when I'm in the damn trees. Especially when running down troops and... Oh, fuck. Fuck. I can't... I can't... Just get in there and kill them. Attack! Slaughter them!
General has no honor. He flees the field of
Look at
battle
him, just
and abandons
managed to
his
run,
men.
get out of there. Fool. What are you doing? Just attack. I hope they're chasing down the cavalry. If you are, that's pointless. So definitely gonna escape. Yeah, they're gonna escape. What else is up here? I can't again. The trees. What's going on to the trees? Alright, it's just these guys. Okay, we'll chase them down then.
Praise the Almighty.
Alright.
Our
I
enemy
can't
has lost
see
his stomach to
shit.
fight. We must push our advantage.
It's really pain in the ass when you literally cannot see anything. Anyway, with this last fight, that should be the end of round. Okay, we're gonna end it here. I just can't see shit. They had a lot of cavalry, and it's really, and because I don't really have any like spearmen or pikes, it's pretty much fucked.
The day is ours.
Right, that's them gone.
We are beaten.
That's Britain want ceasefire. I mean, I'm happy to take them now. I've killed them all. I don't know what much in the way of ceasefire they can give me.
Cannot thank you. Well,
Just a horde nation. I think they've made it so there are actually horde nations, which I guess makes sense. But Lima, it's another general. I think I probably sent my fleet up. I have.
Yes.
Now, do I send them down to actually help down here, or just go up north? Probably do. I just go up north, to be honest. Actually, I could go east and help out over here, which I might actually do.
Yes, Lord.
And we'll move. Obviously, keep moving him up.
Plotting course now, my lord.
Cartagena still hasn't rebelled, thank the gods. Teacher's hopefully doing some magic. I think the teacher's like the only one that's trying to keep it together. But yeah, that's France dead. And they put up a bit of a fight, I must admit. Lost a good many men though. Right, I got some beast generals out of it, holy crap. They are pretty good. Okay.
Approaching, my lord.
Alright.
Yes.
I may actually try and spawn this ship somewhere else, just around. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that army, to be honest. I'm probably gonna send them over here. Their goal was just to take out the last of the Bolivar settlements. This, we can just take this. Oh look, hello. Oh, we meet again at last. Oh, I think oh, there's Bolivar. I was wondering where he was the entire campaign, and there he is. We have to fight that battle now because we say. Story-wise, Bolivar's now leading the natives. He's now leading the native rebellion or something, I don't know. No, that's kind of funny. But anyway, that is literally it for the major factions. That's them dead. We've killed, where the hell was it we killed? Oh, look on here, I can't make it still alive. Killed Gran Colombia, we killed La Plata, and we killed, well, La Plata's still alive, but they're probably going to die soon. What was the other faction we killed? I can't remember. It was Paraguay, that's it we killed. And then we killed Gran Colombia, I just mentioned that. And then Chile obviously is dead as well. Which actually doesn't appear on here. Okay. I think, I don't know, they appear on there. I think you have to kill their armies for them to like fuck off.
Yes.
But they're honestly no real threat because you've just killed them all anyway. Anyway, we'll skip ahead. Okay, the French retreat. Shock and horror has hit a new world. The French Empire has now completely lost its hold over South America. As most retreated back to Europe. French forces will continue to resist for now, however they will never be able to reach the heights they were at previously. Yeah, that's rioting. It's totally going to rebel. But there's nothing I can do about the bloody thing, to be honest.
Orders.
This army can go and just prepare for the siege of that. We will be sending the army back. Oh god, this is dodgy as well. To imagine we go back and probably garrison a few of these. Maybe put that really awesome general we have and put him in there. Maybe if I take him out,
Yes, Lord.
it's going to be worse. Then again, it would be better if I put one over here. Probably. Because it's going to likely rebel anyway, we're going to put an army in there next turn. Sound rate upgrade. It's a shame that we can't really do any of the buildings, but I will obviously experience that later on in 2.9. No doubt I will be asked to playtest, which I'm obviously quite happy to do. I don't mind, I quite enjoy playtesting.
Yes.
As long as it's a faction that's really worthwhile, and in which case I'd do it. If it's like a really boring faction, in which case we won't. But obviously I'll do the
Yes,
I was gonna say. I just saw a message on my phone and my brain just exploded on me. Which just tends to happen when I get like a message or something. I just look at it and think, what was it saying?
Onward.
I am kind of thinking I just... No, we'll take the army out. Move up. Again, you're not missing much.
Command. We shall send them to hell or worse.
There you go.
March.
Just me fighting the bloody natives, which I don't exactly want to do. Which we'll just sit there and leave that as it is. Like I said, I will probably skip ahead to some conflicts with Bolivar. That's obviously we were this mod is named after Bolivar, so I think it's only right that we actually fight the battle over there. And that'll probably be the last battle we do. There's no intention to go fight the Mapuche, Federal, or Portugal. It's never going to happen. I would like to see how Brazil does, because obviously I want to play as them later on. And yeah. Anyway, guys, we'll likely skip ahead. It's currently turn 56, and by the time we kill Bolivar, we'll get there, right? Anyway, let's go forward. Roll, interesting turn of events. The Republic of La Plata has become a vassal of the Liga Federal, which is interesting. Very interesting to see indeed. Okay, poor law enacted. The English have long had a system of taking care of the less fortunate citizens with a law known as the poor laws. However, the Earl of Grey has recently passed a new version of these laws, greatly decreasing the price paid needed to assist the poor. Laws help them when they cause pain, it probably will cause pain. The Spanish Inquisition ends. Starting in the 1400s and lasting nearly 400 years, the Spanish Inquisition has finally been stopped in its tracks. Originally started to purify the Spanish people into good Catholic citizens, its methods caused the deaths of thousands and is certainly better left in the past. Yep, that is true. It's unnecessary. Can be literally right there.
Is there something I can do for you? We accept this proposal.
There we go. Let me get some cash. Yay. It was slowly, actually, looking at my counter, we are slowly coming out of debt. I'm not going to sit here and wait, because it'll be fucking ages. But we are on turn 61, so well, I can stop playtesting if I want to. But I will continue, just to secure the last of my regions, and all that. And then and yeah, it's slow coming in. So I'm going to retake Panama City and all San Jose before we
Off the boat at once.
before we do any other stuff yet. That fleet can just sit there for a bit, and then we'll send them over to Panama City, and slowly, obviously, retake Bolivar's Grand Colombia, when he sort of rebelled against us. Brazil, actually, not Brazil, Portugal have actually taken back this, which is good. Which now pretty much borders them up with us. And we are borders, as you can see, with La Liga Federal as well. And what I have done is actually leave this big army here just to defend. Essentially, this guy who is... he's the governor anyway, yeah. He's sort of the governor. He's sort of taking charge of the land in the south and just the eastern border with Portugal. Obviously, if Portugal and anyone does attack us, we won't show that, because really they shouldn't attack us, because we should have allied with them ages ago, but the game wouldn't let us. So, oh well. But yeah, other than that, it's not really a lot happening. This will actually be the final episode today. I'm probably gonna make it a bit longer, but yeah, it will be the final episode. I have no desire to continue. My work is done, really, I must say. Playtesting is done. I can finish if I want to. And I'm really just wrapping it up now, because usually a campaign for me goes on to like turn 100 and something. But But I guess it does depend on the campaign, really. This is dodgy as well. The problem is, the public order really is just horrible. There's really not a lot you can do about the place. It's just, all you can do really is just send people into what settlement. It's just a mess. And it's just something you can't really do, because it's just horrible.
Yes.
But anyway, we'll skip ahead probably to the Battle of Medellin, unless we have a event at all. Okay, probably the last event of this campaign, of 1836. We're getting slowly towards the end. Popular new gun. Samuel Colt, the inventor of the Colt revolver, has finally made a commercially available version of the firearm known as the Colt Patterson. The revolver fires multiple shots to great effect without needing a reload. Now, of it being open to civilian populace, perhaps it will be used as a crime deterrent or maybe assist criminals. Interesting. What you missed is just me dealing with that. That's rebelled against me. And then we're obviously with the last final army, which I've rallied under the command of Governor Jose, who's just a badass. Then we got Jacobo the Mean, all the legends that have just dealt shit and beat the crap out of everyone. You can tell who's led the battle, can't you? And obviously got 2 units of cannons and some farm militia and colonial garrison, pretty much the veterans of the troops. About to do the last final battle with the starter of it, the person that started the pretty much story of everything and all that. Now, Admiral Aries, which we're going to span in a moment, who has pretty much led us into many battles against the Grand Columbia, into the British, against the French, and probably the Dutch, I think, maybe. But yeah, he's done. So yeah, he will now finally retire, and that'll be his sort of story wrapped up. Anyway, rather than dealing with any problems, we're go forward and likely to the last battle, honestly. But yeah, obviously Governor El Cid, Admiral El Cid, sorry, I believe he took over from somebody. I would have liked to put Admiral, whatever his name, Admiral Aries, I think it was, or put him over there, but the game wouldn't let me for some reason, which is a shame. But oh well. Admiral El Cid is like the leader of the fleets and all that. We do have another fleet actually down here under Admiral Carlos.
Yes, my lord.
Who, yeah. What we will do now is, because that's the end of pretty much everything, we'll probably send El Cid down south. And he'd go to this port down there, and he'd be pretty much responsible for the whole western side. Maybe I like to think El Cid and maybe a few of the lords after this battle will go west and find the Galapagos Islands, which is, I believe, is like here somewhere. I'm not quite entirely sure where, but I know it's west of where we are now. But yeah, other than that, let's go forward and probably to the final end of the campaign. Unfortunately, the game's been a bitch and won't actually let me, won't actually let the army actually come and fight me themselves. So we're going to have to go and fight it ourselves and kick the crap out of Bolivar. As you can see, he's now Bolivar the Mean, drill master, also currently 50 years old. My governor's about 50 something. The previous governor, obviously, who died quite early on in the campaign, but I think it's like the 3rd turn or 3 years in or something like that. Obviously, Governor Jose is the one who's been pretty much dealing with all the wars down in the south against pretty much most of Bolivar. I like to think that Bolivar sort of inspired those people to rebel. Obviously, La Liga Federal is now not more of an ally and I guess sort of a protectorate maybe of Spain. And obviously, you've got Bolivar. He's got his awesome traits. Missily, ignorant, so silly beliefs. And yeah, he's pretty much declined very much, but he's still... it is now known that Bolivar was leading pretty much all the rebels against us. Don't know why he's got no clothes on. But other than that, is pretty much the person who was leading most of the rebellions against the cities, inspiring them from the shadows, almost like Palpatine. And now fate has finally caught up with him. And he will die as he lived. Alright. The end of Bolivar is quite... I like the map actually for this. It's fitting. This was the place that Bolivar sieged first, and now he actually ended up there. Which I do find kind of funny. Alright. First of all, we'll blow down the gates. Well, I can't remember if Bolivar has a custom battle model. He's definitely gonna... No, he's not standing out. He's gonna sit in the center. Which, is that him there? Yeah, that's him there. He's got, That's meant to be okay. Obviously, we haven't made him a skin, the Coyote Priest, but that is meant to be Bolivar, who in his I'm gonna say that Bolivar's gone insane, and he's decided to become native and join the native rebellion. It's a bit silly, isn't it? But yeah, that's Bolivar. He's sort of going loopy in his old age, and you know, doesn't quite understand the world anymore. And now we will burn the city to the ground. Well, not burn it, but destroy the place. And we'll line up the cavalry. They want, obviously, the generals and stuff want to see Bolivar's death, and yeah. Look at that, just destroying that. It's a shame that doesn't go down. I think actually sending the cavalry themselves. The Governor Jose and his lackeys, not lackeys, but his close allies and friends want to put an end to them, and think they want to actually get into the battle, and they've automatically routed.
We have captured the enemy's walls. The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will
Oh, what's going on there? Fucking hell, what's happening to my AI? It's just going loopy. Actually, tell you what, I'm going to put the cannon next. For some reason they're firing into like the actual wall, which is a bit silly. And we'll immediately send up the best of our armies here, which is just the colonial garrison, which is like the obviously veterans of the age, really. And move up the farm militia just that. And obviously want to keep my generals back a bit. Just enough so they can actually see everything. I can bloody put them there, can I? No. And keep them far back, because obviously, you know, some of our guys are in like the ages of 50. And, yeah. Then pour in there. And here they come. They're actually going to come fight me. Alright, that makes sense. It does make sense that Bolivar actually wants to properly have a fight out. Alright, prepare to fire. There's one man shooting. Everyone else is like, ah, I'll do it then. Come on, shoot, guys. Actually, tell you what, let's just get everyone up. Listen to the horde of cavalry just chilling there. I should probably move up the cavalry a bit. Not cavalry, the tanks. What? We'll move up the cannons a bit better so they can actually get a better shot of them. They are all 12-pounder cannons. And yeah, obviously these guys are really pelting me with arrows. Tell you what, I reckon that the general, obviously, because Governor Jose, he's a smart guy. He's like, he's been a veteran for a while. He sort of knows what he's doing. So, I like to think that he's going to go flank round and actually do something useful. Well, he wants to be the man that kills, single-handedly takes out Bolivar in battle. That's something that he would absolutely want on his record, I guess. Will they actually come to fight? They have. Get in there and fight, guys. Oh, now it's going to lag like hell because they're actually fighting. You'd think it would lag a bit more if it's for, if it's actually the actual, cavalry crew, but, guns, sorry. But apparently... it seems that, this guy wants to go in first, the guy who's got the Conquistador helmet on.
Battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
It's a bit annoying you have to select them, but the pathfinding's so crap. Alright, Bolivar, in the name of the Spanish Empire and all that is holy, I sentence you to death. Attack! Kill him! You will meet your destiny, traitor. I have come to mount your head on the spike, and you will die. We'll get right in there. Puff, get right in there. Don't sit at the back. Get in there. We will be fighting personally. I'm not going to be sitting there just doing charging. They will be getting the hell in there. Some proper fighting is going to go down with Bolivar. There's no... I'm going to tell these guys to stop firing as well. Because it's just massive slaughter at the town. Maybe if I select them one at a time, they're sort of moving a bit better. No, Pathfinder is really bad at medieval too. Well, their units are just a little bit silly. It's probably got to just stop them firing, really. Meanwhile, Bolivar is cornered and trapped in. There's no escape for him now. He is dead. Can't actually see him in the battle. Oh, he's got like a... There he is there. Look, there is the general. There he is there. Bolivar, I see you've changed your clothing. There you go, and he's dead. And he's dead. Look at him. That bastard. And finish off those damn priests as well. Priests must be... They must be like the actual generals. Get in there and finish them off. And the Kite priests are dead. There you go, Bolivar the Mean. Our foes have been struck a terrible blow with the death of one of their noble leaders, Bolivar himself. His legacy of troubling our people has come to a fitting end, and should serve as a warning to both his men and the other leaders of our enemies. Up yours, Bolivar! Up fucking yours. The last of them are still holding there, aren't they? Honouring the death of Bolivar himself. Yep. The last battle of the campaign, and we immediately get my cannons to shoot in the middle of them. No doubt killing my men, but we want to show the Bolivar's followers that, there's no hope. You will die.
Curses! Our men no longer command the city.
Get in there and finish them off. There you go. Finish them off. Get in there, guys. Prepare to shoot them all. I can't even... My cannons just suck, don't they?
Praise the saints. Curses! Our men no longer command the city.
Let's watch our guys firing them off. Look at that. That's why my cavalry are going in there just hacking them to pieces. My guys are just shooting. I'm hopefully not shooting my own guys. That guy's sort of running in front of the enemy, which is a bit silly. Alright, get in there, guys. Finish them off. Look at them. Alright. Everybody apart from the cavalry just get in there now. There you go. That is the end of them. Look at that. Slaughtered.
All of Christendom will be all.
Oh, they have. Bolivar slaughtered at last. A fitting ending to the campaign. Definitely. I'm very happy with how we ended that. The death of Bolivar in the last episode. Perfect. Oh, there's not a sweeter ending. And we burn the place to the ground. What a sweet... And actually, we are slowly going out of debt. As the sun rises, the Spanish Empire rises again. They will not die again. This is... South America has prevailed. And, yeah, that's pretty much... apart from La Plata, that is pretty much the campaign victory is done. Because La Plata is pretty much dead. That's our victory conditions over, really. But yeah, what an amazing campaign. I've honestly really enjoyed this campaign. It's been a lot of fun. I know it's been the playtest, so obviously some playtesting are a bit... they're not going to be... it's not going to be... Compared to a campaign, it won't be as good. However, I still think it's been a hell of a good campaign. We've had a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it, and, it's just been great. Spain is completely... Well, the Spanish Empire down here has completely reunified everything. And, yeah, apart from the odd public order problems, Spain is risen anew, and Governor Jose is obviously very proud of his work. We've lost quite a few men in that battle, but all at the cost of greatness. So, Governor Jose the Malevolent, who obviously led Spain to victory and forever be known as the man who saved South America, Spain, completely. And no doubt his name will be, Governor Jose, Jacobo the Mean, who obviously led the great battle against Britain and France and crushed their armies. I'm trying to remember all of them. Chancellor Anthony, I believe he was fighting first hand against Chile. Man, I think these guys have fought in Chile. It's quite hard to remember them all because there's so many names and so many people that have obviously done so much. Soares, Pascual, Soares has held pretty much. Miguel the Mean, he was fighting in Britain alongside the other guy. No doubt, a lot of these governors and generals, especially the guys here. I'd imagine these guys, definitely these five here: Governor Jose, Jacobo the Mean, Chancellor Antonio, Arias the Mean, Lope Arriba, all will be going over to Spain or Madrid and be officially knighted as saviors of South America, and obviously will be given a knighthood. And yeah, no doubt those names will be written down in history as the men who saved South America, the Spanish Empire in South America, from certain death, and no doubt saved thousands of Spanish lives. And well, we won't talk about how they slaughtered the other guys, but other than that. But yeah, obviously France is defeated. We got a ceasefire with them. From a story's perspective, the governor of France, he's got his own troops and has been sent over from I think he's been sent over by Paris, and obviously we've got a truce. He's still actually the governor of this place, of Caen. However, he's still he's obviously under Spanish control. No doubt in Europe, the Spanish Empire have it's probably the same how it is really Spanish Empire. They probably haven't really attacked Britain or France or anything like that. But no doubt Spain control is probably considered a powerful empire with their powers and trade in the South America, and will be considered very powerful once they get out of debt as well. So, it's currently turn number 70. We've controlled 51 regions. We've lost 8 battles, controlled 8 outposts, 43 cities, 23 generals. We've won 87 battles, which is crazy. Obviously, our governor, Jose the Malevolent, and our capital city is still Lima. I would say that our victory conditions are pretty much over. Obviously, it's now 1836. It's been a while since the beginning of the campaign, of course. And it has gone well. Caen as well. I think the British probably still hold territory. They're probably, I mean, the teachers are still around. Probably die of old age at some point. But I say Britain is still allied. I mean, they're still the West Indies, so they're still quite powerful. But I reckon, we have actually got neutrality with Spain and Britain. And eventually, in the future, we'll go down alliances and stuff. Gran Colombia is obviously still alive, but not really. With Bolivar dead, that's them gone. There's not coming back from that. San Jose is still here. Panama, this guy actually, Augusto the Mean, and a few other of his bannermen. I like to think it's almost like, if you guys remember, like the Dwarfs of Khazad-dûm script, when Barlow leads his men to Moria and to retake it. That's almost like what Augusto's doing. He's sort of ran up his army, and in his age and his wiseness in the military, he's sick of being stone-faced, and he's not as ignorant. Well, I mean, he's sadly ignorant, so I don't know. I wouldn't know how to describe him, but he's, he may be ignorant and all that, but he's very loyal to the Spanish cause, and he will do anything to achieve their goals. And he's not called the Mean for being nice with people. He will likely lead the Horde army against Mexico, who's obviously declared themselves their independent nation, which obviously will not happen. Now that we've achieved complete power, I know that all of South America will join and go up north and attack Mexico, and probably even fight Haiti and help out in Cuba and all that. And obviously our place down here, South America itself as well, that's another place. And I will actually show you South America. I figured it's only right, and a lot of you guys are probably curious what's actually in there. Now, in the mod preview, now obviously by the time this is uploaded, then obviously you would have all seen what this looks like in there. Down here, obviously we got Portugal, the border with Portugal. We got yeah, because we moved the armies out. We've left Alfonso Rodriguez, who is now the Lord down there. He's sort of the Lord of the Plata bit down here. all around here, just on the border of keeping peace with La Liga Federal, Mapuche and all that. I think Mapuche's more down there, he's keeping peace. But we're keeping peace with Portugal and all that, and sort of holding that territory very well. Obviously, they got the old rebels, but they'll be quickly dealt with. Now, down here in modern day, well, Chile, really. In charge of Chile, really, we've sort of left a few generals in charge. Obviously, got this guy, Jose Namin, who's sort of in charge of this area, of the northern area of Chile. Moving down, do we have any generals down here? Is the question. I'm not entirely sure. But no, we do, yes. Down here we have quite a few generals. We've got this guy, Lope Namin, who's obviously in charge of keeping peace with the Mapuche and just keeping ties with everyone down in the southern region of Chile. And up here we have Pedro the Honourable, who is the... I like to think he's sort of like the Lord Paramount of Chile, or the Protectorate, or the just main overall big boss of Chile, essentially. And yeah, essentially that's pretty much it for the campaign. Obviously, we still have the San Carlos, which is still around. I don't know if you have any generals over here now. They're all died. But San Carlos is still around. San Carlos, I imagine, is probably being governed by the governor himself. I mean, I like to think that San Carlos is sort of a holiday resort for like the... I mean, it's a cold holiday resort, but it's sort of like just a holiday resort in general, where the Spanish sort of go there for obviously a holiday and go there for relaxing and all that. Now, obviously, when we get out of debt, I'm not going to skip ahead 100 or so turns until we get out of debt. It's just not going to happen. But we will go to Toggle Flow, and I will give you a show of the map. Now, there will obviously, when 2.0 comes around, there will be a lot of changes, so, and all that. So, obviously, we control all that. Down here, Portugal controls, as you can see, a lot of the territory. Are they at war with my allies? Yeah, they actually war at Portugal. So the Liga Federal, I'd imagine, is going to sort of split Portugal here. And then Brazil's going to get the rest of it, I'd imagine. Brazil, actually, they've done quite well. They haven't taken all Portugal, no. But they've done quite well, I would say. And there's quite big armies. So Portugal, it would seem, are on the verge of death. No doubt, with this in mind, that the Spanish king, I think it's the king in charge, isn't it? The Spanish king at the moment is probably, no doubt, planning an assault against Portugal. I imagine the Spanish territories up here will probably all move down with the support of the French and British allies. Will be moving down here and securing these regions. Making deals with Brazil that they'll be able to keep all of this as well. I'm obviously giving some to La Liga Federal. Portugal hold this as well. No, Brazil, sorry. And yeah, I do love so I would like to play Portugal. I think it'd be quite fun. Not Portugal, sorry. I keep getting them mixed up. I would like to play, I will probably play as Brazil in 2.0, Lucium Bolivars, which is quite fun. And it will give me, and the good thing about playing as smaller nations is that you sort of have a goal to take over. As much as I enjoy the Spanish Empire, I feel like a Brazilian Empire would go on a lot longer than the Spanish Empire. Maybe a Mapuche series as well, that'd be interesting. I'm looking quite forward to doing that. So yeah, as you can see, the Liga Federal has become quite powerful and a strong ally with us. And I've got all that. I think they are actually, are they at war with the Mapuche? No, they're not. But I imagine they remain peaceful. But look how many, I mean, obviously, Argentina is still alive with one settlement left. No doubt, a shadow of their former self. No doubt some La Liga Federal will probably completely annex them at some point. However, looking at the Mapuche, look at the size of their armies. No doubt, because the Mapuche armies aren't going to be as good, don't have guns. There's still a lot of armies. Look how many of them are. And I have actually, those portraits I've done myself. And I found a bunch of them on the internet. And I thought, well, this is good. It's that one as well. There's quite a few of them.
Honor to you, leader of our
and, you know. But yeah.
We are proud to call you brother in war.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Look at the size of my army. Obviously, down here, they've taken all these rebel settlements, which is actually blacked off. If you look on the... Actually, I'll show you now. You see the black bit down there. So they controlled that as well. Which was originally held by the natives, actually. And actually, as Mapuche, I found it's very interesting, is that they don't actually start off at war with the primitive tribes, which is obviously the rebel faction. But I imagine you do it at some point.
Our elders believe I can trust
Wait a
you.
minute. Gobemordon. That does not sound native. Oh no, that's a city. Okay. That sound. I didn't know. It didn't really sound very. No. Obviously, we gave him Puerto Piramidias, which is now sort of a pyramid place. But yeah, it is why another reason why we are splitting the Mapuche into like 3 factions, or I think it's a few. I think it's 3. Yeah, 3 factions to go, and there will be actually because the Mapuche were actually down here, but they weren't actually unified. There were quite a few different split up nations. And I think it'd be very fun in doing that. Something I would like is if we put the primitive tribes, instead of them being rebels, because it does sort of make a real weird sense when you get the primitive tribes actually holding settlements and stuff, which I think is something we will be changing as well. I've been speaking to Idrin about that, and we're going to obviously probably turn them into like the rebels or just the independent nations or something like that. I'm not quite sure what the name will be for that. And obviously, we were given quite. I would like a native faction down here. I feel like that'd be quite fun to do, and maybe a native faction around here, over here, and up here a bit. I think that'd be perfect. Maybe a bit higher. There's plenty of factions because this is obviously a flat faction slot of 31, and obviously 30 if you include 31 if you include rebels, because which would really be 30, and there are only 29 actually showing the campaign select screen. So obviously there's plenty of room for formal nations and stuff, and it's something that obviously your boy is quite a fan of. I'm quite a fan of it too as well. I do like it as well, and it has got me an idea to play as Denmark and form the Kalmar Union, and definitely in what's the mod, bloody Teutonic DLC, isn't it? And then obviously something I will do for Divide and Conquer 5.0 is obviously form Arnold. But anyway, I'm going on a bit of a tangent. But anyway, that is the Mapuche, and I will show the South America. Now, it's not South. I'll show you the Brazil. Now, as you know, you can actually go through these and sort of go through and try and get there. Obviously, for me, it'd be a bit. Well, because 2.0 is going to be probably. I don't know if they change the map or not. I don't know how crazy they go, but as you can see, it is very much of a maze. You have to go through there. You can either go up there. You could spend ages in there just exploring the jungle, running into problems and stuff. It's such a fun little thing to do. And I would honestly love if they put a few factions, maybe like a faction in the rainforest. I think that'd be awesome. Because I would think it'd be kind of cool that you're playing as like Spain or Portugal, and all of a sudden a massive like army turns up over here, and then just like turns up your settlement, just besieges that, and you're like, oh fuck, where did that come from? I thought it'd be kind of cool if we did that. But obviously the rainforest is massive, and they have made it black, so it's hard to. It's because obviously historically the rainforest was never completely explored until a lot later. I think it was like the late 1900s till it's completely explored. Like the 1980s and early 2000s, I think, till we completely. I think once satellite and stuff came in, we saw. It might be a bit 1950s, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know too much about it, but obviously I know South America. The whole of South America wasn't uncovered until a lot later. And yeah, and obviously the rainforest is one of the most very much unique places that we put together, and I love it so much. And obviously playing this has got me to want to play some Empire, Total War, Napoleon, and all that, and definitely the Americas DLC as well. That's one of the DLCs I really enjoyed because that was quite fun. A lot of new unique factions of players and all that, and I reckon there's quite a few stuff we do. There's quite a few mods and stuff as well. There's plenty of stuff for us to do. But anyway, the next stuff that we will be doing for Lucium will be 3.0, and from what I know, and it could be subject to change, but I thought I'd share it. Is for 3.0 I will be doing a campaign on the Kazakh Khanate, which is a faction that I voted for in the poll a while back. Obviously, developers aren't allowed to vote in the poll. So that'd be a playtesting campaign. The Kazakh Khanate, if you don't know, obviously are in Russia, and basically one of the Eastern Russian nations. And basically my goal will obviously be to focus on Russia. It'd be a bit of a mini campaign on Russia as well. And after 3.0, after that campaign, we'll be doing a campaign with the Barbary States, which is another cool little nation we'll be doing with, which has got a formal nation and for those who don't know the Barbary States stuff, you may remember them from Empire Total War, and they are basically a sort of a nation. They're like a pirate nation that starts off with war in the like around Tunis and Carthage and that area. Well, it's not called Carthage, but you know what I mean. Northern Sicily and... Well, it's not Northern Sicily. Fucking Northern Tunisia. That's the bloody name of the country. I should know this. But, yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it. But yeah, I'll be doing the Barbary State. That's something I'm looking forward to. It'll be a nice little pirate nation as well. And, but yeah, that is literally it for this campaign. I hope you guys have enjoyed. It's been a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to the future of Lucium Bolivars 2.0. That's something I'm definitely looking forward to. Honestly, I hope you guys still enjoy 1.0. It's still, I wouldn't say, I'm not saying 2.0 is better than 1.0. Well, actually, no, I am. 2.0 will be a lot better than 1.0. However, for what we have now, 1.0 itself will be an amazing mod. And I cannot wait to see it in development. And I know I won't be doing any campaigns on it, but I imagine I'll probably look into it and maybe do a campaign on stuff like that. Maybe play as small faction, maybe if I can be bothered. But honestly, I don't always have the time to really sit here and play campaigns on my own. Well, I usually always record a campaign, honestly, now. I just don't really have the time to sit there and record, not record, but sit there and just play a campaign on my own without recording. For me, it's just unnatural because I end up talking to myself anyway. And it's just, yeah, I'd imagine we'd do more, really. I just, yeah, I imagine that anything we do will be recorded. I don't think I'd probably do a campaign 1.0. As much as 1.0 is going to be awesome, I won't be doing a campaign on them. I will be waiting 2.0. And it's the same with most things. If I know there's a really good version coming out for something, then in which case we'll wait. But anyway, guys, I think this episode's been like an hour, so I do apologise for how long this has been. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you later.